you guys, it's Janai. If you've never visited my channel, then welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you've watched my videos before, then welcome back. Today I have a little braid out tutorial for you guys. I'm still new, so it's not perfect. It's not super defined, and it's not like super perfect, but so yeah. So if you want to see how I achieved this style, then keep watching.
Girl, I want you all to myself.
So what I used for this style was a detangling brush, a comb, a pick, these clips, and Shea Moisture's curl enhancing smoothie and styling milk, and a spray bottle in case my hair started to get dry. So what I'm doing is sectioning off my hair and putting it in place with these clips. I forget what they're called, like banana. They're not banana clips. I forget what they're called. Now I'm taking a little bit of the styling milk and rubbing it on that section of the hair. You can rub it all throughout your hair if you want, like before you start, instead of putting on the little pieces. Try not to put too much, because then it'll be really slippery and it'll be hard to you know, braid.
So when I first met her, I was being a big flirt. Took the time to know her instead of trying to hit first. I can take care of them feelings your ex hurt, so I think I should cuff it like the sleeves on a dress shirt.
So once you finish your braid, the end will kind of like curl around like that, but this is optional. You can put a perm rod at the end of the braid to, I don't know, I guess keep the curl if your hair doesn't curl like that at the end. I didn't do that on the rest of my hair just for that one, because it curls by itself at the end.
Man, I ain't gonna sweat it, even though it's playing weather. Lately I've been having thoughts about giving that up. I want you all to myself, girl. I hate the thought of seeing you with somebody else, girl. All to myself, girl. You can't even blame me, cause you know you're the best, girl. I need to get it, cause she really stand out from the rest.
So for like the top of my hair, like in the middle, these pieces are like a lot longer than they are in the front, so I made, you know, bigger parts, made bigger sections, you know, bigger braids, just since the pieces were longer. On the sides and in the back where the hair is like really short and I can't even braid it, I kind of just like finger coiled it. I put some of the curling enhancing smoothie and the styling milk and just, you know, wrap my finger around it, and you can see that in the back I did that too. So this is my hair once I did all the braids. The braids in the back, they're more spaced out. So now I'm spraying oil all over my hair just to give it a little bit of moisture before I put my scarf on. You can sleep overnight with this, or sit under a hooded dryer, but just make sure before you take them out that they're completely dry so that they don't come out frizzy. So now before I unravel my braids, I'm gonna make sure my fingers are like, you know, saturated with these oils. So I'm using the oil that I sprayed all over my hair, and I'm using the Sugar on Top hair serum, and I'm just putting those on my fingers so that as I you know, undo my braids, they'll be moisturized. So I'm trying to separate the braids where they like naturally come apart so that it doesn't get really frizzy. So I'm kind of like taking my time with this rather than just like, you know, undoing my braids. So I'm kind of like pulling them apart and like, you know, making sure, like, I'm really trying to avoid, you know, too much frizz. And then I'm gonna separate it, like just pulling the little pieces apart, not trying to like, you know, finger comb it or anything, because then it'll get too frizzy.
I was so overly surprised. I enjoyed spending time with her aside from the sex. If you knew her, you wouldn't blame me. She real wavy, the bond we got is crazy. On off days, she still be looking amazing, cause she a bad one, you'll never catch her behaving.
So since the braids at the top are a lot thicker, they were much easier to just pull apart. Like if I took two strands and kind of just pulled it, it just pretty much separated on its own. So this is my hair once I undid all my braids, and now I'm gonna take my pick and pick through it at the roots. This will get rid of all the parts from the braids, and this will, give you volume. Just make sure you don't pick all the way through your hair, because then you're just gonna mess up your froze. Your hair's gonna be all frizzy. There's gonna be no definition at all. So just do it at the roots. You can make a part if you want. I like having parts. So yeah, and I was just picking like a lot.
I hate the thought of seeing you with somebody else, girl. All of myself, girl. You can't even blame me cause you know you're the best, girl. I need to get it cause she really stand out from the rest. She kinda hesitant, assuming I'm just here.
So now here I'm just laying my edges.
Trying to play the role of a vet, but it's ironic how a dog is the loyalist pet.
If you guys see any spots in my hair that look like white or gray, that's actually from my blonde hair. When I dyed it back to black, I kind of missed a few spots or something, and I've been meaning to go back in and re-dye it black, but like I don't want to keep dyeing my hair. I don't know, I want to give it a rest. So yeah, any like really light spots that you see, that's the blonde that didn't get all the way covered.
What other men do, I'm just feeling really selfish, I don't want to share you all to myself. Girl, I want you all to myself. Even though we not together, we would look so good together, but until I really have.
So like I said, it's not perfect. This is one of my first times doing this, but this is the finished result. In the back you can see it's kind of like puffy or frizzy. I think it's because the braids were a little too separated, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
To